Greetings and gratitude to all light forms and life workers who have found this. Happy birthday, January 16th. I'm your host, the Third-Eyed Lion. I would like to welcome you to this video. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If you're here to learn more about the zodiacs, or here because you know someone whose birthday falls on this day and want to learn more about the archetype, welcome. Okay, January 16th. I would like you to know your life is meant for fulfillment, sustainability, substance, and satisfaction. If your life is that person at the end of the table with a food and drink and a cigar, enjoying the most out of life, enjoying the most out of their creation. Your affirmation is happiness is available to me now. Another way to phrase that is my joy is an option for me now. Or any way that you choose to phrase it. At your positive and at your best, or at your dark and light side, know that these are labels or interpretations that may fit or may not, and may change based on other perceptions that people may have. But you are reasonable, but you're irreasonable. You're insightful, but you're anxious. You're dissatisfied, but you're thorough. You care deeply about it, but you're detached. You really enjoy what's going on, but you don't want it to last forever. And you understand life in its own unique way. You may know this. If not, you're a Capricorn and your birthstone is garnet. Your favorable colors are brown and blue. Your favorable day is Saturday and Monday, festily if they fall on the 7th or 8th of the month, because 7 and 8 are your favorable numbers. And your birthday ruler is Neptune, the speculator. Are you asking questions? Are you thinking what ifs a lot? Are you conceiving how things will be perceived? If these things happen to you, it means that sometimes that speculative nature in your mind is tripping you up and is not allowing you to live the happiness you choose to have. A great challenge for you is thinking that you're good enough, is that you're enough, that you're satisfied, that you have all that you need. Because they're always wanting more. So the way to go past this is to be grateful for what you have achieved and to know that these things are valuable and are important and should be celebrated. To make your luck even better, picture yourself with that dramatic change that you want to happen. Imagine what if that one thing that isn't happening happened, and the more you do it, it's more likely to happen. For love, your actions speak much louder than your words, and you will find in your friends, families, partners, or any type of romantic or any relationship, these small gifts, these actions of being at certain places, taking them certain places, the actions mean much more than saying for you, and you respond the same way. You respond better to someone's actions than to someone's words. So for your career, you're a really good leader, an administrator, somebody who organizes and publishes and sees the laws and structures of things, a good teacher, a personal relations rep, somebody who works in the music or theater. You are really good at seeing all the moving pieces and understand how each piece needs to move to get the end outcome that everybody wants to achieve. Your great and powerful destiny is to communicate with others how vital their essence is, how important their energies are to make them satisfied. Your destiny is to just make the world a happier place. You don't need to make the world a better place. You're working on making the world a happier place. You do this because people admire you. People look up to you with high esteem. But even in your childhood, you may have a bunch of things that people don't know about. You may have some things leading to your future that you will have to overcome those thoughts and processes in your past. But look to the different approaches because you are destined to succeed. Universe wants you to create these powerful relationships so everyone can succeed. Everyone can see that satisfaction. After the age of 35 or maybe sooner, you will see the deep importance of each and every moment, of knowing that the present is the greatest gift you will ever receive, and to not let the fear of the future and the regret of the past prevent you from doing what you need. Those setbacks are just there so you can reshift your mindset to grow, to improve, and to have that most extraordinary life you've always wanted and that you deserve to have. Always know that your fulfillment is to see a job well done. You feel full when you put that energy, you put that time into something and it turned out the way you wanted. You got that energy, you got that reward, you got that return that you wanted. As it all comes back, you will really see that there's this structure of restless and maybe too much risk taking and trying impossible things that might set you back. But the only way any impossible thing has ever been achieved is by doing it. And you won't know if something's possible or impossible without taking that chance. And be satisfied that even if it blows up in your face and fails, you did take that chance, you took the risk, and you made the effort to make something happen. Okay, I appreciate you and happy birthday. We now move to your birthday message. Is new blueprints. You have transformed. Your metamorphosis has completed. But your third eye is open. Your perceptions have begun. You are beginning to stand in the harmonic frequency that is radiating outward. As you shine, your knowledge, your frequency modulates with every breath, every out tangled hand, tangled in the weeds, tangled in the branches, tangled in the nature, but still changing, still vibrating in its own way. Understand that these vibrations are older than sound and younger than a babe. These things never end and they never begin, but once they come through you, once they perceive through you, the blueprint exists for other beings, for other creations to form along that line, within that structure, within that template that you created through by just being, through existing in your highest form. You once were something else, you are becoming something else now. But how can you enjoy that process? How can you let that be fun, exciting, bring a smile to your face? How are you able to look inward to see that everything you wanted outward must begin inward? It takes that perception, it takes that switch of the mirror. When you can really perceive, you can have those goals, have those things you want to accomplish, and they will accomplish. But you need the blueprint, you need the template, you need the forming structure of systematic seismographic and cosmographic information. Because once you have these charts, once you have these diagrams, once you have this data, you can really extrapolate the greatest buildings and most amazing architecture you ever seen. All began with a craftsman at a table coming up with a 3D image depicting this powerful thing. Same is true for blueprints. Write down what you want to achieve. Write down the kind and loving ways it can happen. And start doing some of that today and bringing that gift to you, because it will only amplify and it will only come back to you. Maybe multiplied and maybe subtracted, but either way, that multitude is within you. I appreciate your time and your space, and I hope you have a powerful day.